Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Your lord and master, your vox populi, your imperator. Off here to a 1v1 on Ladoga Karelia in the east of the Tiramisu, fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin. Taking on the role here of the glorious 2nd Guards Mechanized Corps with Airborne troops, defensive tactics, and guard rifle vests in the east west. It is Orangepest, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, and strategic reserves, which he totally intended to click on. He's obviously just looking to deceive his opponent. Oh, Orangepest, truly, you are, a mentalist or whatever. Anyways, strategic reserves here with assault grenadiers, Panther Moldier, breakthrough packages, mobilization post, and the Tiger Race with pack, half-track, and Pantherfaust bulletins here. Forming up here, the 1st Panzer Division. And a very big thanks to Mad Max for donating and supporting the Propagandacast with his hard-earned money. Big thanks to you. And to all of my patrons and supporters, keep supporting the Propagandacast with their hard-earned money as well, and keeping me in the business. Big thanks to all of you. You too can join their ranks by pledging on Patreon, or you can donate yourself like Mad Max did. Links in the description to either Patreon or PayPal. Anyways, comment, like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell button as usual. We got here Salt and his grenadiers for Orangepest here with MB42s versus triple comes there for Tiramisu. Concentrating in the centre of North Fuel Polemic Seas for the engineers, sitting up this one in the south, though Orangepest provides most of his forces here, the bulk of its army being deployed to the south to a sneaky, clearly outmaneuver there of Tiramisu's meanwhile focusing centre north here to establish a more stalwart post, which the fascists will have to expend much resources and many men to overcome, unless Tiramisu just abandons it and gets taken easily. But anyways, going for the car point there and punishing Orangepest for not leaving anything around there. Thumbs up, going for to going to occupy the building, but no, can't make a move for it as well. There we go. Sneaky Tiramisu, grab the northern point here. Grenadiers special work there as well. We're probably seeing one more Grenadier squad here on MD42 for Orangepest. More conscripts for Tiramisu, sending in a swarm of infantry to fight his Teutonic opponent. Northern point being seized there by the Grenadiers. Back here, nothing further going on there. In the south, Pioneers seizing the point here. MD42 assault is moving about here, bit on shot to deal with the situation here. Northern point seized, conditioning about, might go for the fuel, put up to draw in some troops there, but could get themselves surrounded. Shots fired there, gun is retreating, probably figuring he can't win that one. Assault is looking to get close there again. Orangepest, I'm not entirely sure how to deal with the village here, on the centre specifically of the map. I mean, on option, because it's also fitting his car points, so he's in a slightly awkward position. He will need more infantry, I think, to turn this around, and maybe another machine gun. A machine gun bunker could also be an option to consider by the way for Orangepest. That could also work out. Might in fact be a long-term more sensible idea than leaving a machine gun to defend it. But there you go, car front once more kept safe from socialism and Leninist Marxism. Engineers or medics on the way there for Tiramisu. Counter the Grenadiers, which are going for another deep flank in the north. South going forward to punish up there. Go flamethrowers burn out the Bolsheviks there. The soldiers moving forward here. Could try and spread their head in there. Going forward with the constant of the flanking in there. Very good. Pioneers moving in. And with Tiramisu, of course, spotting the flamethrower. He knows he can't use the building. So, of course, that gives advantage to Orangepest to push ahead here. And there you go. Got a sprint. Very good now. He's got momentum. He's got firepower. He's got initiative. Tiramisu, of course, forced to react. He can react easily. This is the constant out in the open. The assault grenadiers on heavy cover. Pioneers could move a bit further close. But right now, Tiramisu's infantry is getting blazed and bulleted to death in the south, and then before two got flanked. But now the transport there got moved by Tiramisu, but now of course Orangepest is going to swing through all across the front here and also respond to the south here. Now the Grenadiers got ready there, so we've got three Grenadiers plus an assault grenadier and in before two. Pretty heavy tier 1 here by Orangepest. Pretty heavy tier 1, of course, have to see how Tiramisu responds to this further. Probably some maximum to deal with it. Assault's moving back up the flamethrower. Pioneers more Grenadiers around here. Assault is getting focused on to the Pioneers, but not heavily focused. And there you go. Retreat there. Cons though burst into flames. Cons though being shot to bits. Pioneers retreating as well up north here. Point being seized with the Grenadiers. As MD4 reinforcing. Tech almost done. Back here, support company out for Tiramisu as expected. Grenadiers dealing with the conscripts still. Heavy fighting here in the snow. Conscripts they're forced to retreat in the face of Orangepest's furious Grenadiers up north. Their points being seized by the glorious German army. Going to charge into the country by the southern field point. No sign of doctrine here for Tiramisu. At this point, it might look like he's not planning airborne troops in either defensive tactics or more likely guard rifle. For some guardsmen and KB1 tanks, we will be headed there for Orangepest to deal with. Pioneer Simple like to make a nice complete, very good. And you fortune with the north to flank here by the southern fuel point. Heavy fighting up at the northern point as well. And he's been support the other squad here. A lot of action there. Go comes from the centre here, suppressed and routed. Assaulters moving back. Wonder what he's planning there. Could it be a half tag he's got thinking there? He wants to pop them into and then rush ahead, or was there a misclick? Always possible. Up north comes there right where the Grenadiers. Engineers moving forwards. Centre BC with the MD42. Swift advance there. And there go bankrupt for Orangepest. Back here, troops enforcing. And we do get airborne troops here for Tiramisu. But, alright. Not a bad pick, of course. Very strong. SVD40s, Discus, Guards airborne troops, rocket strafe, and of course, someday, someone might actually use the airborne rally points. But today probably won't be it. Today probably won't be it. Yeah, I don't know why. They added that one. There's not why not people use it. I mean, if they really want that much, I think they just go for a half track. Just got this on the fuel point there. Medics on the way. Troops on the way there for Orangepest. Very good. Got the first SVT-40s ready. I imagine Tiramisu will of course trying to rush out for T7 versus Orangepest, and of course Orangepest is looking to prevent that from happening. Got another airdrop there for Tiramisu. Pioneers with the country by the southern or northern fuel, but before joining up as well. Still, Orangepest getting a lot of fuel here versus Tiramisu. We're going to see if he actually goes for the half tick since he does have bulletins for it. Could of course provide him with some extra frontline mobility plus a source of healing as well for the infantry. So we'll see there. No upgrades for the Grenadiers as of yet. Northern push very much aggressively clear by Tiramisu. He wants that northern fuel point no matter the cost. Charging his men forwards. Soldiers need to retreat. And the infantry falling back. So we've got the armor coming. Grenadier support here. MD42s on the way as well. Very good. So good. Could consider a Panther Grenadier squad, but he'd probably feel quite comfortable with 400 squads right now, including one Assault Grenadier squad, so I don't blame him for that. Field gun for Tiramisu, no Maxims, just the good old CIS-3 additional field gun. I'm capturing the consoles here. These armoured cars all clashing. Southern point, you could see a bit more pressure from the south there, exerted. Still. Amount of victory points here for Orangepest versus Tiramisu. CIS-3 additional field gun almost done there for Tiramisu. First light machine gun team ready here for Orangepest. Contra being pushed back. Contra being held up. The Pioneers around it. Moves the conscripts. Cover there slowly crumbling away under the vicious fusillade of the armoured car. The conscripts watching as the sandbags slowly drift into nothingness before their very eyes. And there they go. It's gone. And with that, Tiramisu backs off. Got the field gun being hauled northwards there. Conscript leading the way as well. Send him gun is right over the conscripts. Back here, Pioneers reinforcing. Got the Pioneer support package on the way. We get some access to satchel charges, plus it increases the repair speed. Plus they can destroy cover with it. Overall, very handy upgrade, and you ever do get to actually use the satchel charge, it's pretty fun as they are marked. Meanwhile, we've got more SVT-40s here for Tiramisu. Only same for the north, and for up there. Something for us, the MD42, but that speeds up north. South side is actually wide open. Tiramisu can actually push into that and actually hurt Orangepest quite a bit. You might have to see what Orangepest is planning next. Tech. Protect. You could also consider some additional machine guns, mortar, bunkers could also be an idea. I mean, there's quite a few options here for Orangepest. The question is just merely which option does it pick. But there you go. We got tech there for Orangepest. So Pommel Core soon to happen in the near future, I imagine. So you can then push out the Panther 4 Model G or Asferon Yod. In the south, they're finally Tiramisu sees there's an opportunity to push southwards. So very good there. Thumbs up. The front of it's leading away for the glorious Red Army. Up north, going into the conscript, their field going up as well. And further up north, looking to conquer up close. So they should have the advantage there with the conscripts. The MP40s being the SVT-40 and the most in the guns. Right near the conscripts, almost getting a full wipe there. Very good. But of course, also kind of good for Tiramisu. They didn't get wiped. In the centre here, conscripts still suppressed. Armoured car firing away there. Unleashing a torrent of armoured car rounds. So the autocannon shots, 20mm. And these are the come from the south. Might want to get some armoured car down there support to provide firepower assistance. Use them towards the centre up north, pointing seas for the assault grenadiers. You can also see then once he gets the next step done, there you go, equip them with a veteran squad leader, upgrade them with a veteran squad leader. Which gives them a 6th man, which of course just straight up means they become tough and gain more damage as well through the 6th man, but there's also some other bonuses like the unit overall becomes harder to kill, plus they can grab territory faster, so it's overall a very handy upgrade for your assault grenadiers. It's certainly one of the things that sort of, you know, helps them scale better in the game nowadays. Teasing my way there for Tiramisu. No pack 40 here for Orangepest though. We could possibly get away with rushing out an Ostwind or Stu to counter the T-70 at this pace, but keeps the armoured cars really handy as well. That said, he needs to be fast about it. He needs to be very fast about it. And the Pioneers so far are not being fast. Oh, there you go, they are retreating. Could also go for the pack 40 now, but theoretically he could build a Spomo Core, try and buy some time, rush out Stug and Ostwind, and probably give Tiramisu a slight headache. Would it? But you know, pack 40 would be the safe bet. By far the safest bet. Up north here, hunting in again with the sandbags. As a memorial to the previous sandbags. Continuing forwards there. See something in, they're going to be routed. Pack 40 over Orangepest, also building a formal core. Might be, of course, he just wants to go for the Panther Model J. Doesn't want to rush out the Stug on Ostwind here versus Tiramisu. Can't blame him for that. The Panther and I suppose is another thing. If you do have the Panther Model J, the Ostwind becomes slightly superfluous since the Panther Model J is overall compared to the regular Panther better versus an Infant. Also, obviously, also equipped versus armor. So, plus you got the extra armors. It just becomes a lot better than the Ostwind, really. And of course, you do have to pay more, but it typically ends up being a much better investment in the longer run than the Ostwind. Not to say the Ostwind is bad, but it's just in those situations, the Panther Model J is just quite good. More sandwich in the south, hitting both viewpoints. Good push there with Tiramisu. Pack 40 ready, the pants up the Colonel 30. Comes going up there, and before commencing on fusing rounds, 2 thumbs up take using ability, then we'll look 1, but again, used properly, he can be quite devastating in there. Goes solidly shot to the field, and very good, but they're caught with the T-70 here, forcing a retreat, but still, I like the overall deal here. Pack 40 gets rid of the T-70 light tank, punches right through the armor. Punch being hammered to bits of the MD-42, engineers all taking quite a fusillade there. The south here, Gleesman gets the contra there, they're attacking head on with light machine guns as the heavy cover contras there. I think is not a great push. Should probably try to outmaneuver them. Now getting flanked by engineers, making push in the south. 8 more tenues here for Orangepest. Field and Bunny in for 2, forcing Orangepest to reposition it. Assaults and overall not quite working out. Armored car Johnny in the south. And he can go for the Panther from Moldier right about now. And there we go. 2 thumbs up. Panzerkampfwagen 4, Ausführung J. Probably the primary reason to go for this doctrine, to be honest, because again, it is the Oberkommando Panther 4, but in the Wehrmacht. You know, it's quite good. It's quite good. I mean, sure, don't get the 2 fine levels of veterans, but still just like, you know, the fact you still are getting like better levels of veterancy effectively with this one, because, you know, you get more accurate veterancy too, because you don't have to get the armor bonus, which it starts out with. Plus, it also starts out as more accurate than the regular Panther 4, so there's just like numerous advantages to the Panther 4 Model J for the Wehrmacht. Fantastic T-70, very good. Panther 4 Model J almost on there for Orangepest. And will be quite a header here for Tiramisu, depending on how Orangepest handles it. Of course, if he mishandles it, obviously not too much of a threat, and even then it could still be quite the header. Because there you go. Panther 4 Model J out there, the Ausführung J. Last model of the Panther 4. Made in the Nibelung-Werke, which was probably the largest, you know, shows tank factory in Germany back then. It was also the most well-structured production line of any tank as well in the German Reich. Also, fun fact, apparently some of the halls used to produce tanks are actually still being used today, but I think it's for producing tractors and the likes there. Little fun fact. Little fun fact. When it's covered, they're shattered by the Panther 4 Model J. Contraradi in the south by the Grenadiers. Around Northern Point here. Back here, reinforcement healing. Got another field gun there, obviously in response to the Panther 4 Model J. At this point, Orangepest I think would benefit a lot from mortars, since if then Tiramisu at one point bunches them up, they're going to throw in smoke and then attack them, since the Panther field is going to be a lot less effective with smoke screens around them, plus any other defenses. Also disco there for Tiramisu. Thumbs up. Nothing to continue on pivot hands. Very good there by Orangepest. Very good. Very good. Season the sound of the field point where the gun it is. There you go, second field gun out there for Tiramisu. This is 376mm divisional field gun. Quite well liked by its crew for being reasonably easy to handle and straightforward, but also somewhat easy to transport. Apparently it's even easy to transport from Pack 40, which is kind of light for the size of the hand. This is 3 was also kind of light. Some top-man got the ding hit from the field gun, which goes straight for the armor, almost taking out the armored car. South side there, Tiramisu make a good choke for his Orangepest as well. No sign yet of a mortar. Panther I think ultimately necessary that or more assault guns. Still going to need some assault troops to assist with clearing out the field guns fast. At that point, either Panther or assault gunners will be the best bet typically. South side here, going to the counter, roughing it off here. Could get a wipe if Tiramisu paying attention, and almost didn't pay attention. Oh, he does get finished off on this. Small win there for Orangepest. Small win. Constantly into Avenge the Fallen. Put us fascists 10 feet under. Panther moving about in the north. 1 kill so far. Tiramisu can soon begin taking up here versus Orangepest. Comes to find their position shattered once more. The sandbags dispersed. Soldiers rushed in without being fully enforced. Armored car once for taking a nice hit, almost knocked out again. Soldiers moving in there, eventually 2 gained. Very good, very good. North Panther moving in. Could actually clear out the field now, perhaps, I think, with a good maneuver. Other field is actually no position to actually assist, so opportunity here for Orangepest. It does seize it. 2 thumbs up for that. Sometimes all about seeing those opportunities actually taking it, but the longer, of course, the chap takes the field gun, the more time it gets to bring the other one, and there we go. Oh, and as Ravi can't then finish off the field gun, which is unfortunate here for Orangepest, of course. Lucky for Tiramisu, but definitely a bit of rubbish there for Orangepest. But even then, he did something there. The Panther getting some easy kills. T-Sim rushing in there. And he's got the Pack 40 up. Then the South, the ultimate launch counter-attack. And he probably needs to get the MD40 out there as well. So right now, Tiramisu is getting plenty of fuel here. Orangepest he's taking up as well. Very good for him. Orangepest bringing more pioneers. Oh, he goes, cancels it and goes for an Ostwind. Good does the support weapons and the infantry. Also suddenly a faster option going for another Panther 4 Model J. And of course, that may be what Orangepest just wants, like something faster than another Panther 4 Model J. But again, I think optimally the best choice would just, again, be going for another Panther 4 Model J first. Again, it is just straight up good. Ooh, hit a mine there. Got lucky though, only some of the gun needs stuff. Right, he's moving in there. 90 tank support nearby. Panther 4 halfway fixed. And he's dealing with the conscript. Pack 4 moving towards something perspective of the infantry. Need to treat those gun needs. He's definitely. He obviously wants to like quickly attack Tiramisu for some defensive, but he is quick to respond. Keeps Orangepest maneuvers and making it harder here for Orangepest to actually make those fast gains. But there you go. Austrian flak pants out here for Orangepest and the German army. Tiramisu meanwhile can soon go for the T-Fit Force from 6 with the constant manpower bleeding Orangepest. This may happen to just give up the manpower without risking losing too much field presence. Black Panther likely heading southwards there. Field guns moving north and centre, scanning them out again. Panther moving in there.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Panther 4 there holding back. Black Panther out maneuvering, but still these other things. There you go, armored car Panther in there. Preventing the field gun from focusing down any one of the tanks. I think that's a smart move. Head down anti-tank grenade there. Armored car knocked out. The assault here is lacking an infantry element, particularly lacking an assault infantry element. If the assault has been here, that'd be great, but sadly he's lacking them again. This assault's why getting some Panthers up. A great choice here for Orangepest at this point. This is why I recommend getting, such assault infantry, because again, they can be quite critical in taking your anti-tank guns, like, quickly down, allowing your tanks like critical pressure. There you go, Flak Panther down here. Finally got the pioneers and the pack arriving. Probably use the patches to try and destroy the field gun before it falls in the hands of Tiramisu. Other field gun there close being cleared out. Good hit on the Pack 40 there. And then before bringing the conflict to the field gun. Almost got the field gun here. There we go. Small win for Orangepest. The training and Osman for field gun is definitely not a great trade there. Yep. Did do some damage there, and of course he did get more experience with the Panther 4 Model J, so I suppose it's not all lost. Plus, also crucially, he gained ground. It's not just like, you know, as all trade did gain ground, so there's that as well. Tiramisu force a bit better, though, of course, the T-34 from 6 will be a significant help, though, of course, one field gun less. It's going to make it harder for the T-34 to even wrangle the Panther 4 Model J, which will definitely be the superior in that engagement. In particular, once it gets Vector 2. Panther 4 Millionaire shoots, misses. Of course, need to fix it up more. T-34 Millionaire sniping the Grenadiers there. Panther 4 J lands a good hit, 22 kills. Another shot they're fired. Pioneers need to get to that Panther 4 J fixed up, of course. T-70 moving for the centre, looking to, I think, outmaneuver. There you go. T-34 attack from the front. Pack 40 opens up. Good hit, their field coming up as well. Going to use things they can. T-17 up, heading in southern positions. Good manoeuvre there by Tiramisu. Almost got the northern fuel. Pioneers around to assist the Panther 4 getting fixed up. A lot of pressing here, a lot of back and forth. We got 4 to 4 teams, 2 and 10. Orangepest is a great lead here versus Tiramisu. Great lead. Still secured by the engineers. Dishcat there holding a bit back. Field and T-34 moving up, sampling in by the northern point once more. Tiramisu doesn't miss a beat in the southeast. T-17 the Grenadiers. Further south, looking for the point there. I feel like I should be keeping that closer towards like action might actually happen here, but that might just be me.
Only 200 points remain.
200 points left here. Gun is routed. Cut rush in the Panther 4 to deal with that. I think that'd be a pretty decent move here. But we shall see. He could also try and go for Stoop now. That would be a bad pick, I think. That would not be a bad pick. Good hit then, gains Vector 2. So good. Definitely increasing its accuracy and turret rotation. All very good updates to the Panther 4's performance. Another T-34 success for Tiramisu, bringing more armor. We do get the Stuke 3G here for Orangepest. So good. Provides them with a more raw firepower as the Soviet armor, and of course something to keep up with them. Since like the Pack 40s, this Duke doesn't set up anything. Of course, DS moves a lot bloody faster. Plus, it looks a lot more sexy. Anyway, so Sorgan for the countries here. Up close to Sorgan, should have that one. I think largely squared out. Maybe not. A bit closer quarter, did take some losses. Could go for the grenade assault there to maybe finish off things. But there you go. Does get the engagement. We got 188 versus 414 up north against the conscript pan forming in there. Second team fifth almost ready there for Tiramisu. Stu 3G almost ready, and gun is being routed there. On North Conscript is being thrashed there by the MD-32. And second T-34 ready, but we got the Stuttgart as well here. So good. Burning out the dish cut. Sneak up north of both countries being back with the field gun. In the south here, looks like the T-70 got a wipe there on Orangepest. This organism a bit in the dust. Should definitely replace those. Rushing in the Panther going for the T-34 6, sensing opportunity to take it out. There's, I think, a good opportunity taking there for Orangepest. Pathing they're not quite working out from the T-34 escapes. Then he's hitting a mine, now the T-34 going in. Panther 4 though holds the line, and is actually half 8 to Veteran 3 in the ace level here. Stu moving in, this thing in, going to take out that T-34 hopes. Cheeky, and hits a mine. I like the idea, but the execution opposite had some flaws. Now to get the other Panther 4 down to assist. The Stubert's going to be lost, which will, I think, further complicate things here. Got the T-70, air support pump trying to take it out, but yeah, the Stu, I think, is it's toast. Panther 4, thank you, Panther 4 here, knocks it out. A double whammy there on Orangepest. Pushes Duke too far, and his Panther 4 got knocked as well. This is quite painful for Orangepest. Paxol's getting knocked out with the field gun. He was looking ahead, and well, now he isn't. A stinging blow here to the German army, and German army morale pack fully crewed up, losing the Pioneers. Going to post, and that is the flamethrower Pioneer squad. That does get the T-34, might be able to take out the other one, which should help at least somewhat alleviate the losses. But even then, this has been a pretty sobering experience. I'm making here for Orangepest. There you go. Pack crew exterminated. And he's going to like to try and destroy the pack here. Meanwhile, got troops rushing the machine gun support here. Situation for Orangepest is dire, to put it mildly. He's gonna have to rush out another Stuke here, I think, and keep that one a bit more safe. And we got Airborne troops calling about Tiramisu and adding the PPS H41s to them. Very powerful upgrade there. And very bad news for Orangepest. Going for another Stuke there, so good, but losses are high, damage is staggering. And the entire battlefield has sort of now been shaped into Tiramisu's image for those losses. Gonna rule that. Be careful about charging your Stukes too eagerly. Particularly into like unknown territory, like have nothing to support them. I think had he kept a bit closer to the Panther Force situation would have been much better. Like, I get the idea of the temptation, but yeah. Anyways, punishing Southwards there. And of course, good work by Tiramisu mining up here. We've got 384 versus 188. Orangepest needs to, of course, make up for the losses. He needs to get some kills in. He needs to disarm Tiramisu. Gonna do this heading out there. Stuke almost done. Pushing the center of the two country squads. This coming up as well. Should definitely upgrade the Stuke with a machine gun, but also right now I need some more infantry. I would definitely recommend Panzer Grenadier now for them. Definitely not, I think, at this point, go for more Grenadiers. Stuke charging in. Oh, guys, he's going to repeat that mistake he did just made with the first Stuke, isn't he? Yeah. Sandbags in the south, very good. Yup, he is definitely repeating the same mistake there. He's starting in the Stuke. Sees the field and I think realizes possibly the error of his ways there, but that is otherwise definitely him like just about to repeat the same mistake he made in the first place, which I think really pushed him into this bad place again in the first place. We got medic healing there going on, going to northwards. Situation for Orangepest remains hazardous, to put it gently. Hazardous. I mean, he could probably salvage this with the current victory point lead he has, so of course it's going to cost him quite a bit and could probably lead him close to defeat, but if he plays his cards smartly, there is a chance of salvaging this turning around. But he's going to need some serious firepower on everything he has. He's going to need panzer with this, and he really should upgrade the Stuke with a machine gun. Ooh, South Church of the Airborne troops! Oh, he didn't see it! He didn't expect it! He got a full wipe of the Airborne troops for the Satchel Charge! Probably because Tiramisu didn't expect it, because no German player trusts the Satchel Charge if they have them, except maybe me. Hey Petrov, who dropped the Satchel Charge? Is he peeking? Why does this one say from Berlin? Mit sauerkraut. How do you read German then, kaboom? Anyways, T-54 moving in. Southern point being seized. But that definitely helps scale things up somewhat for Orangepest there with that Satchel Charge. 2 thumbs up on that one. 2 thumbs up. That said, he needs to be careful with the Stuke. And he definitely, I think, needs to get out another one. Plus, he needs Panzer Grenadiers. Or at least more Assault Grenadiers.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Stuke shooting away at the sandbags. Then I'll pin my machine gun. He's got 2 victory points further bleeding out here on Tiramisu. Fuel-wise, so he's in a slightly more awkward place, but not terrible either. Not terrible either. T-54 himself is they need to shoot the Grenadiers soon. Sandbags being dug in the south as well, very good. Stuke setting out. T-54 going forward, 7 kills, veterans, 1 pioneers being caught in line of fire. As the conscript Stuke actually 4 T-54 backing out of there fast. We do get a mortar for Orangepest. Thumbs up on that one. Thumbs up. Nice handy tool there. Can't get overlooked a lot, I feel like. Of course, he still needs to use it properly. Which, of course, might be the main reason why most people tend to skip mortars, because they do require some actual effort and skill to like get the most out of it. Well-handled mortars can be devastating. They can be quite spectacularly devastating. Got the mortar moving forward here for Orangepest. Granatenwerfer. 34. It's caught here by the machine gun. Gonna probably hammer that with a mortar. Another T-54 there for Tiramisu. That's definitely going to require more Stukes, I think, for Orangepest. Two Stooks should be able to, I think, handle the armoured force somewhat well, but he may still need some telemines to sort of improve odds of not getting completely steamrolled. But there you go, modifying the disco in the centre. Troops reinforcing healing. Mines going down here, still no machine gun on the Sturmgeschütz. Keine Maschinengewehr. All country there for Tiramisu replaced the infant losses. No airborne troops this time around.
Conscripts at our disposal.
Apparently traumatized by the successful charge. Still going about.
We are losing territory.
T-54 moving out there for Tiramisu. Blasting the building. He probably doesn't want to deal with it anymore. It's a machine gun nest. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Got the northern victory point. Grab the centre one. Troops bring in for the southern push. We got the T-54 nearby. He can go for another Stug now. Of course, he may of course not feel like he's stabilising and go for the Panther from Molly J. Again, I'd honestly just go for double Stugs. Like double Stugs just tears through armour fast. And he's now in the country there. Pioneers routed, constantly about engaging. Up north here, T-54 moving in there. Bit of an overreach here by Monego, getting a pack fast right in front of the pack forward. This is pretty great for Orangepest. This is pretty great. Other T-54 going Stug though needs to get up there to assist and turn this fully around, but still should have a good chance taking out some T-54s there. But of course, there's the other T-54. Situation's going to get dicey. Really should have gone for another Stug here. Really should have gone for it. Really should have gone for double Stug. Always go double Stug. Always. And he's about to get murdered here.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before
Going for a Panther 4 regular. Still of course about the other T-54 which is not committing the Stug too much further, allowing the other two to get away. And get double Stugs. No problem. But yeah. At this point I probably should just, wait for the regular Panther foremost here, I think. But I'll wait. Did do some damage, but sadly not a single armor kill here. Does mean the situation remains quite hazardous still here for Orangepest. So there's still a lot of firepower versus Stug and future Panther 4. Multiplayer caught. He's supposed to recruit the Panther 40. Panther almost done here. We got 54s on 19. Next thing nasty, they're constantly to assist and block that off. And there you go, Panther 4, regular on the way here for Orangepest and the German army. Die erste Panzerdivision. Keep the building, hold back along the others. Which comes down the centre, moving in, still knocking on machine gun. Panther 4's at least getting one. There you go, country caught that, rifling as well. Quick treat here for Tiramisu. I was not wishing to waste more men on that. Very sensibly. Going for another T-54. This is going to get quite painful for Orangepest. He's going to need other telemines or more Stugs, really. The only thing that's going to really match this much firepower is going to be a load of Stugs. Because the problem is, the pack forts, the problem is that with that many T-54s, it's going to be tough to take them all down. They can just then bypass the packs, at which point the pack's going to have a hard time catching up. Whereas Stugs can easily maintain distance while still keeping up rate of fire, which is one reason why Stugs are superior. But anyways, pack fort him in the T-54 there. Panther 4 shooting back. Seizing the southern point with the Grenadiers. Need to keep his armour close together. Definitely, I think, a mistake now splitting up the Stug since he's got another Stug to keep around the first Stug. Fun fact, German assault gun commanders or Stug commanders with German instructors always keep the Stugs together, working together. It's all about, massed firepower rather than just splitting them up into smaller units individually. So, bit of a history lesson there as well. That can be applied to the in-game because, again, Stugs work a lot better in pairs. That's for sure. And there's T-54s out there for Tiramisu. Yeah, 4 T-54s is going to be an absolute headache here for Orangepest. An absolute headache. Telemines here would go, I think, a long way towards Steven. We've got Fielding still about as well. We got F-54 versus 113. Machine being hammered here by 6 field gun. Still pushing the T-54. Needs to go too far in there. Let's use one gain. So good. Meanwhile, T-54 up north, we're going to make the attack. There we go. He's going to shoot up there, I think, swiftly. And there you go, getting discharging in. You can see here, the problem is, the pack is not easily up, maneuvered. Stug going in, but of course the other T-54 going in there. Need to keep the Stug at a safe distance. Pack being cleared out easily. go. Pop goes the weasel, anything in, and he's retreating. Need some other guns nearby. Stoop there close eventually too. Very close. Field gun moving in there. Should call some assault in his apparently here now. Betty 2 getting the Stoop, gaining us some extra armor, very good. And destroying the pack 40 once more, good work by Tiramisu. So next one we see if we're going to do that. You can soon go for another Stoop. But again, Tiramisu's got a lot of T-34s, so this way you can soon go for a 5th one. At which point he's going to be in a severe critical mass territory, which is going to be a severe headache for Orangepest. Still a machine gun suit either. Machine gun moving up. Still no assault infantry. Southern point almost east there. We got 51 Southern 1. Sniper for Orangepest. I feel like that's a decision that's born out of desperation more than anything else. And again, versus 4 T-34s. The sniper's not exactly a great pick. He's probably better off going for a pack 40 here than another sniper. But you know, he would be even better off going for more Stoogs. Would really be a lot better off with more Stoogs than a sniper here. Modifying the disc up. Stoog going in there. Things about in the center, got the field bombarding. T-4 still being repaired, like. Might still be hope here for Orangepest. They're going to go for another Stoog. Transforming in, engaging the engineers, taking out power, the field is ready. Fixing up the Stoog 3G, Betsy 2, Middles shoots him. Got Fin 36 with 101, modifying the field gun. T-34 setting out. Machine gun also being hammered here, but see, there goes. We got a 50 T-34-76 here. That's going to be a real problem there for Orangepest. That's going to be a real problem. And there he goes, going for another Stoog. They're good. And the South comes being snapped here with a sniper. But again, Panzer Grenadiers, Assault Grenadiers, packs, anything I think at this point better than a sniper here, to be honest, in my opinion. But there you go, controls routed. Small win there. Second Stoog halfway done. Really also benefit from telemines. We got Fin 28 was 101. I mean, if he can bait Tiramisu into committing to large-scale assault and then shoot them down the Stoogs, there might be a sliver of hope here for Orangepest. But like, if the assault just goes the way it wants to, like, and Tiramisu just pulls a brilliant attack, you could destroy Orangepest. But you know, gets bait into a bad attack, or he just commits to a bad attack poorly. Either way, there's hope here. Machine in a bad position. Stoog moving in there. Panzer moving in. T-34 down to almost half health. There we go. Then we just need to focus down the field gun pretty swiftly. Stoog about to get out of maneuver. Second to arriving. Attack from north, catching the T-34 wedge. And there we go. Oh dear, ramming it. From the east, dealing out the field gun. Focus the field gun. Scheisse. Oh dear, rocket. Ah, misses the Stoog. But the field gun's going to take it out, isn't it? 9. Not the Stoog. Kill it. Kill the field gun. Not the Stoog. There we go. He got it. Not the Stoog. The move to fight. Needs to get the other Panzer in there. There's too much going on here for him. T-34 there charging in. Ah, scheisse. The Stoog. It's immobilized. There's a small chance, by the way, that a tank gets immobilized from ram. It's like 5%, and the Stoog got bloody well immobilized. Scheisse. Still, down to 3 T-34s. One of them, which is not movable there, go down to 2 T-34s. So still a hope, I suppose, here. Sadly, you should have gotten that Panzer moving faster. Almost got the T-34 here. Ah, got him. Here we go. Another one. It's down to 1 T-34 here. There's still a chance. He might just be able to win this. Panther Forge still going for the T-34. Field gun crude here, but Panther Forge got cleared out. Shot bounce. Need to get the troops in there. Schnell. Los. Vorwärts. Panther Forge getting ready to shot bounce. Got him. Himmel. How did that bounce? Disc they're taking down the gunners out in front here. Panther going for the field gun. Almost got it. Need to fix up the Stoog. Modifying the disc and forcing retreat here. Almost got the field gun. Machine gun. Tearing through it. There we go. Got it. Holy crap. He somehow did it. He might just have a shot at winning now. Tiramisu did in fact commit to poorly executed assault because he didn't send in all the tanks at the same time. He sent them in piecemeal. Which is definitely not how you do it. I mean, if you want to play Soviets historically, I guess yes. But again, that's also how the Germans, particularly in the early stages of war, beat a lot of Soviet tanks. So I guess 2 thumbs up. And again, 2 Stoogs were correct. They just didn't get to work together. But still, 2 Stoogs. And 1 Panzer. Going for the victory points. Of course, Orangepest could still somehow throw this, but odds now looking pretty good. He's got the arm advantage. He's got the pad 4. Veggie 2, he's got the Stuke. Half to Veggie 2. And he's got the sniper, I guess. Like, yeah, I'm still not sold on that one. But he's got a mortar. He's got grenadiers, and there's something wrong with the mortar because the bloody mortar tube's standing out in the open here. T-posing. Mein Gott, Friedrich. This is not the time for the T-pose challenge. Get over here, there's a Gnadenmeer for you, dumb Kopf. You're gonna soon be tasting the jackboot up your ass challenge.
We are down to 100.
Anything from Northern Field Point?
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
There we go. And you're saying Norfolk's there? T-4 rolling out for Tiramisu. Snubber snubbing the conscripts. Fielding they're having the mortar. Still could benefit from the machine and the Stooge. He will also benefit from more Stooges.
Supply lines have been cut.
And Panzer grenadiers. I really think some Panzer are doing good. Oh well. Still is holding out nicely. It's holding out nicely.
Our territory.
Stooge lands nicely on the T-Fed force from 6, pushing force there for Deutschland. Almost 22. They've got the field running up though. Got it, but lost the mortar. Need to pull back the Stooge before the field and clears that out and terminates it. Around the northern field point. Engineers sneaking about there. We got Fin 13 versus 88. Another T-54 there for Orange. Tiramisu and Orangepest. I mean, I guess it's another T-54 for Orangepest. And there you go. Panther going for the flank. Nice couple blitz there. 2 thumbs up there. Nice work. Displaying some good German steel. And that can do jackboot attitude. Field now in trouble, and with that, Tiramisu may just be out of the game. Maybe.
You are showing weakness.
Down he goes. And there you go, GG from Tiramisu. That was a close match at times. The Orangepest makes mistakes, cost them quite a bit. They was able to turn around because Tiramisu made an even bigger mistake again. Don't send in your tanks 1 or 2 at a time. If you got 5 tanks, attack at the same time with infantry. Had he done that, he would have won there. Instead, he sent in the tanks in a matter that allowed Orangepest to just narrowly beat them. Though, again, there was certainly also a bit of luck there. Though, again, he also got lucky that the T-54 ram immobilized Stug. So, anyways, GG, game over. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell friends, tell family, but don't tell enemies. This is Pro Leagues in Cheers. Thank you for watching. Up till tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.